everybody. Dave Brown here at ringside, and we're ready to go with another day of USWA Championship Wrestling. Corey Macklin's taking the day off. He'll be back with us next week. Today, USWA heavyweight title match right here in our ring. Jeff Jarrett will be going against Doink the Clown. Belt will be on the line. That comes up a little bit later on today. In addition to that, there are brand new tag team champions in the USWA. If you haven't heard already, you may be surprised who the champions are. We'll be back to talk more about that right after this. Was heard, and Richard Lee asked Mike Anthony to step in with Moondog Spike and to go for the USWA tag titles. He did. They won. But then all of a sudden, Richard Lee decided that Mike Anthony wasn't a Moondog. He was taking the belt back. Well, the USWA committee says we'll have none of that. The people who win the belt in the ring are the champions. The belts were held up. A huge tournament was held to determine the new tag team champions. And right now, I'd like to introduce the brand new USWA Tag Team Champions. Here they come. Brian Christopher and the fabulous one, Jeff Jarrett. A couple of guys who have battled each other one against one in the ring many, many times in some of the most rugged matches in the history of the USWA. And now, all of a sudden, here they are as partners. And not only partners, they are the USWA Tag Team Champions. Brian Christopher and the fabulous one, Jeff Jarrett. Well, I'm still a little bit stunned by the pairing, but congratulations are in order.
Dave Brown, wasn't it just 1 week ago that I came out here in this very spot and told each and every person sitting at home, I told you, I told all these people that we would win these tag team championship belts right here. And what is around my waist, Dave? It looks like we are the newly crowned tag team champions. And you know what? You know what? All he had to do, all Jeff Jarrett had to do was listen to me. I knew if he listened to me, this right here is what would happen. And you know what, Dave? I don't see a team around here, and I don't see a team anywhere that can even give myself and Jeff Jarrett any competition at all. You know what I'm saying? Because with all my newfound fans out there, all my fans now, they're my fans. You hear them, Dave? They love me. Everybody loves me. But like I said before, I don't see a team around here that can give us any competition whatsoever, because I'm the sexiest man alive, and this is the most fabulous man I've ever seen.
Well, Brian has an appreciation for the fans now, Jeff.
He sure does, Dave. I like a man with confidence. I like a man with confidence. You know, Dave, going into the tournament, I was worried for a couple of reasons. Number one, always the tag team tournament, you never know what to expect because there's 4 guys in the ring, but especially on this tournament, I had to worry about something else, and that was my partner. But I don't have to worry anymore because you're looking at the new tag champs. So anytime, anywhere, any team, it doesn't matter if you're from the WWF or from the USWA or from our own backyard. Bring them on. Yeah.
All right, Richard Lee and the Moondogs out here. Brian and Jeff.
Let me tell you guys something. You can sit out here and run your mouth all you want to. Brian Christopher, I used to have a lot of respect for you, brother. I used to think that you were a top wrestler, but you're nothing but a turncoat. And you wait and see, Jeff Jarrett. He'll end up stabbing you in the back the same way he has everybody else. Maybe, Brian Christopher, you think that you've never lost before. Well, I'm fixing to teach you a new word, brother, and it's loser. And Jeff Brown, you guys might have forgot what it's like to have your butt kicked by a moondog, and I'm going to show you what it's like right now, baby.
Hey, Richard Lee, losing it in our vocabulary, boy, and you're going to find that out the hard way.
Jeff Jarrett and Brian Christopher, the new tag champions. Moondogs jump into the ring.
Can we stay out here and commentate with you?
Please do. Please do. Stay right here. Let's see. There is one mic right there. One of you, and you share mine here.
Brian is never at a loss for words, and I'm sure he's got a few words for the Moondogs up there.
Well, it looks like Richard Lee's got a little diarrhea of the mouth today because he can't seem to keep it shut.
TD Steele.
And you know what, Dave? You see these big Moondogs? Yeah, they're big and they're awfully bad. But who do they have in the ring, huh? It's nobody the caliber of Jeff Jarrett and Brian Christopher.
Well, T.D. Steele and Dan Shannon, who are in the ring, you're absolutely right, are not Brian Christopher and Jeff Jarrett. There's no doubt about that. But the Moondogs are running wild here against these guys.
That's exactly right, Dave. You know, they're not Brian Christopher and Jeff Jarrett, but I am no stranger to the Moondogs because me and Jerry Lawler fought those guys for over a year. And you better expect a board or a can or a chair every time you step into the ring with the Moondogs. And I'm sure it's not going to change when me and Brian get our shot at the Moondogs.
Moondogs with Richard Lee in their corner continue to work on T.D. Steele and Dan Shannon. These kids just never had a chance, Jeff. Brian, they climbed in the ring and the Moondogs attacked them.
Right from the get-go. That's how it always has. The Moondogs, a match starts immediately when the Moondogs walk through the door. It seems like the referee does no good in the ring and the bell does no good. It's just one fight from woe to go.
You know, one good thing about these Moondogs is they stick to business. They don't run their mouth. But this big loudmouth Richard Lee is getting on my nerves.
Boy, I think it's over. There it is. Well, the Moondogs get the victory, as expected, I would say, against these two guys. And look at Richard Lee climbing in the ring there. He's inviting you guys in.
Hey,
Dave, is that an invitation?
It certainly is. He's saying, come on in.
hey, Jeff. Looks like these people want us to get in there and show the Moondogs what the new tag champions are all about.
Well, I'm not sure it's wise to get in there, guys, but...
Never turned down an invitation.
Well, Jeff said they never turned down the invitation, and I'll tell you, those two guys need some help. And if they're... you won't find any better help, I don't believe, than Jeff Jarrett and Brian Christopher. There they go, into the ring. Oh, Richard Lee, the first one they meet. Brian has the right hand doubled. He'll use it. They both do. And Richard Lee, who had been out here running his mouth, as Jeff and Brian said, hits the floor. He's down on the floor. And maybe not wise to invite him in there, Richard Lee.
You folks are going to pay for that. You'll never put your hands on me again.
Richard Lee gets the worst of it after inviting Jeff Jarrett and Brian Christopher into the ring. But I think you can see the respect he has for them as he doesn't send the Moondogs back. He leads them out of here. We'll be back with more from the USWA. It's come into the USWA and really caused some problems around here. PG-13, they caused even more problems since they added Midget D to the mixture. They're going to be involved in some rather interesting matches coming up in the next week or so. Here they come right here. Midget D with that hubcap leading the way, followed by JC Ice and Wolfie D. And I want to talk to him a little bit because JC is going to be involved in a match in which he'll be handcuffed to the bottom rope, and Wolfie D is involved in a hubcap on a pole match.
What, Dave Brown, there's so many things happening in the USWA, and of course, yours truly, JC Ice, Wolfie D, and Midget D are right in the middle of it all, my friend. You see, Dave Brown, we got new tag champs around here. We got Punk Brian Christopher, that little turncoat crybaby, man. He done right. He used to say, PG's, please, man. I want to be great. I want to be cool. Let me ride with y'all, please. So, well, we get together and we say, well, he begged and he cried enough. We let him ride in the trunk of our car to the towns. You know, we'd bring him around. He didn't have no money for gas or nothing like that. He'd pick up a few cans and hand them to me as if he could. And then, of course, we got our main man, Midget D, the man of the hour. He's got to wrestle this little dwarf. Not a midget, a dwarf, Dave. This is a midget. A midget means a little man. A dwarf is a fella that's on a cartoon, my friend. You are a cartoon character, pal. Tell me what you think about this, man.
Tell him what I think. Coming up right here in just like a few seconds, the turncoat, Brian Christopher taking on Wolfie D. He's going to get his butt kicked all over this ring. And I want to make sure, I don't understand why these stupid rednecks out here are supporting Brian Christopher. Because every time he gets in the ring, what's this? He goes down here, he's got a chain, he's got the kitchen sink, he's got something. But not today, Dave Brown. Brian Christopher is history. PG-13's taking him out right here, Jack.
Well, we'll see right here. You're exactly exactly right. We've got to.
Hang out with you, Dave Brown.
Well, I think I could probably handle it. Wolfie D is going to be heading to the ring right there. Midget D in the corner. And here comes his opponent right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Brian Christopher. Brian Christopher going against Wolfie D in a single match. Who's going to be the favorite in this one? Well, I don't know. I suppose I would have to lean toward Brian Christopher as being the favorite, primarily because Wolfie D is primarily a tag team wrestler, not a single.
He's a very talented single wrestler, and we will prove it to you right here that Wolfie D is a very talented single wrestler. I bet Wolfie D in single wrestling competition.
JC Ice with commentary.
What do you mean handcuffed to a ring pole?
That's right. You've got a match.
Why do I have to be handcuffed to a ring pole, Dave?
I don't know.
I've never interfered. I never get in nobody's match. I don't ever get in nobody's way. They want to handcuff me to a pole.
I hear laughter. I hear lots of laughter breaking out.
I'm going to be a hubcap on a pole match, Dave.
Hubcap on a pole match with Wolfie D involved in that one. That's exactly right.
Hey, now look at Brian looking all like a chicken. Now that is smooth right there. That is smooth. That is smooth right there. See that? Brian Christopher, be your own self. See, look at the fist, Dave. Look at the fist, Dave. Look at that. What about that, Dave Brown?
Well, he hit him with a fist. He hit him with a fist, no doubt about it.
The champion, so that's okay, right?
Now, Wolfie D is telling referee Frank Morrell, hey, he hit me with a fist.
Oh, he should.
Well, what's Midget D doing up on the ring apron here?
Consulting our friend Wolfie D. In the hood, us brothers stick together.
Brian Christopher and Wolfie D tie it up again in the middle of the ring. This time Wolfie D with a headlock.
You see the hair, Dave? You see the hair? See, watch the hair. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Look at the hair. Brian Christopher. What kind of champion is that, Dave Brown?
Well,
I bet y'all are proud here at USWA to have him as your champion. Oh, proud baby cheater Brian.
look at that move. Whoa, look at that move. Hey, reversal.
You saw the pull of the dice?
Wolfie D down on the floor here. Referee Frank Morrell tolling the count. Midget D trying to help out. Frustration from JC Ice.
Song up.
Wolfie D is holding his head. Brian Christopher in control in this one so far. Wolfie D with a couple of good moves.
A hubcap on a pole, Massey. You're going to put my hubcap on a 10-foot pole above the ring and expect me to climb it. I'm not a bird. I'm not an eagle. I can't fly to the top of that pole, Dave.
Well,
that's not right.
Well, all right,
that's not fair at all.
All right, then the opponent can do it, and when he gets it, he can use it as a legal, legal
tell us
weapon.
We can't use it, then they want to put it in a match where we can. No, it doesn't make any sense.
Because you use it anyway. I mean, so why not put it on the pole and then make it a legal object for anyone to use, not just you guys.
Oh, you see that? You see that, Dave? You see the fist? You see the fist, Dave Brown?
He had the fist double.
There you go, Wolf. Put it on him. Hey!
Wolfie D kicks out at the count of 2. Brian Christopher.
Right by the hair. He pulled the hair right there.
I didn't see hair pulling right there.
Hair.
I don't deny he's capable of it, but I didn't see it at the moment. There's hair pulling by Wolfie D.
No, sir.
Brian Christopher, I must admit, is not one that I've often accused of following the rules.
To be a champion, you're exactly right, Dave.
Well, I'm seeing a little bit of a change in Brian. I think it was interesting that he acknowledged a few moments ago when we were talking to him, the fans.
Yeah, take that, punk.
Yep. Now, see, you're not going to have the fans on your side breaking the rules like Wolfie D did just there.
Well, Brian's cheating all through this match. Hair and chains. What else you got? Look at that right hand. That's not cheating, huh, Dave? That's legal when Brian Christopher does it, right?
No, it's not legal, and he shouldn't have done it. But he's sort of answering Wolfie D for what he did to him back in the corner.
Open hand slap. He treated him like the woman that he is. Aren't you glad I'm here to bring a little life to this show, Dave Brown?
Yeah, I tell you, your commentary has really helped out today, JC Ice.
And what about the weather, Dave? Sure is a horrible day today. Thank you very much.
Well, appreciate the editorial comment
I guess Corey got snowed in. That's why he couldn't be here today.
That's a right fist right there. I notice you're not pointing out all the fists that Wolfie D is using in a hair pull.
See, look at that fist right there.
After Brian, Brian has been hit with a fist 2 or 3 times over here in the corner.
Old referee's so blind he don't see Brian's fist, huh? I mean, what's that, the 700th fist this match?
There have been a lot of them on both sides, I must admit.
Right by the hair just then. Oh, big boy. Look at him choking Dave Brown. Look at him choking Dave Brown. Look at him choking Dave Brown. That's illegal, though. Oh, this is our champion. He's allowed to do this.
He fires him across the ring into the turnbuckles. Brian went in a little too quick, I thought, but kept the balance, and Brian Christopher is the one that ends up with the advantage. That was a smart move. Wolfie D committed too early. What a right fist.
That was a hand slap. That was a slap, Dave Brown.
He had his fist doubled up and popped him in the side of the head.
If he'd have doubled his fist up, Brian would still be laying on the mat, man. It would be over.
The entire audience saw what he did. Look at that. No, look, he's using the knuckles. Look at that.
Look at
Boom.
that perfectly open hand slap.
Oh. I don't believe what I'm hearing from you.
Won't be just keeping him back.
Look at that choke. Yeah, keeping him back with a choke.
Just keeping him back in the turnbuckle.
What is that? Choking him with a middle rope. Look at Midget D up on the ring apron.
Hey, that's my man. Go, baby, go. Yeah.
Referee doesn't see it.
Oh, yeah. See, I taught him everything he knows, David.
I believe you taught him everything. I can't believe that you condone that after all the complaining you've been doing against Brian here.
Payback. That's payback.
Payback, all right?
Look at that Wolfie. He's such a fine, fantastic wrestler. Look at him. He can win any singles competition anywhere.
I think Wolfie D has been surprising on occasion in the balance and the skill that he has shown in the wrestling ring. There's a double fist again, just to point out.
Hey, tell him shut up, rednecks.
Let's go, Brian. Let's go.
Come on, Wolfie. You got him, brother. Keep it in there. Keep it in there, Wolfie. That's what we're going to do to them eagle punks right here. What Wolfie's doing to Brian.
Raking him across the eyes, hitting him with fists.
Payback. It's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. Get him, Wolfie. That's you, Wolfie. That's you, man. Put it on. Watch this, Dave. If he hit, watch it. Oh! See, that's illegal. He held the ropes.
He did what?
He held onto the ropes and raised his feet. That's illegal.
That's not illegal.
Man,
Man,
all these fists now. But
making
this
up
is
your
okay, right?
making
Dave?
up your own rules.
Because he's a champion.
Well, I don't condone it, but I just echo what you said earlier. Payback.
Come on, ring the bell, Dave. Where's the bell?
Leave the bell alone. The match is not over. It still goes on.
He's going.
Wolfie D and Brian Christopher. Don't forget the big title match coming up later on. Doink the Clown will be here to go against Jeff Jarrett, and the USWA heavyweight title is going to be on the line. That comes up later today. What's Midget D doing up on the apron again? Now, last time he was up there, he interfered in the match.
Enough of this.
All right, hey, J.C. Ice grabs the hubcap and climbs up on the ring apron. He's holding a hubcap. Wolfie D's head gets rammed into it. Brian Christopher reversed it at the last second, counted 2. Okay, the Midget D jumps into the ring, and Frank Morrell instantly called for the bell. That's going to be a disqualification on Wolfie D as Midget D jumped in there. And now Brian Christopher looking at Midget D, but here comes Little Eagle. Little Eagle climbs up there. He'd been watching on a monitor back in the dressing room, and he grabs Midget D. Meanwhile, Brian Christopher taking on both the PG-13, and both of them head for the ropes. They're going to be leaving here.
You saw him cheating,
J.C. Ice doesn't give up. Wolfie D loses the match on disqualification as Midget D entered the ring. We'll be back with more. Don't forget the title match still to come. Eagles will be in here in a moment to go against Koko Beware and Reggie B. Fine. And the tag team match going to be coming up. Remember, too, we still got that heavyweight title match to come a little bit later on today. Speaking of Reggie B. Fine, here he comes right here with Sweet Georgia Brown and Tony Adams. And, oh, boy, Reggie and Tony Adams and Sweet Georgia Brown with them. Hey, just be quiet just for a moment if you don't mind, and I'll get to you in your turn here.
First of all, Georgia, I want to thank you for helping me out and doing my little work for me. But somehow there's been a misconception in this area, you know? Because, shut your mouth while I'm talking. You have some respect. Miss Texas apparently thinks that she can beat me up. She has everybody convinced that he can tear me up. Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe that.
No.
Tex Trump can't believe that.
Well, I just want the people to know that even though I look like a very delicate, beautiful, feminine, classy lady, which I am,
That's right. Tell him, Tom.
the perfect woman of all of the earth, inside this person, nobody knows what I'm really like. And Texas, you're about to push me to that point, and you're going to find out that there's a stick of dynamite in this little small body of mine. So beware, baby, beware.
Miss Tex Trump, you disgusting, incompetent little butt brain. You're a disgrace to the woman's race, the female race. And I can't believe these little incompetent people believe that you mean them any good. But when I do get my hands on you, Miss Tex Trump, I'm going to kick your butt so close to Texas, you can get up and walk the rest of the way.
Hey, Dave Brown, look at them. Look at them. Ain't them the two finest things you ever seen in your life? I tell you what, I got a real partner again today, so I ain't worried about a thing. Hey, hold on. Hey, Koko, come here for a minute, brother.
Well, as we told you, Reggie's partner in the ring today is indeed Koko Beware, but I don't see him out here. Maybe he changed his mind, Reggie, when he found out you were his partner. Reggie out here straying from the interview. Here comes Koko Beware. He's tough. There's no doubt about that.
Hey, Koko. Look at my honey here, man. Ain't she fine? Look at these two pretty things. She like a daisy and she like a rose. Ain't them two fine things. How would you like it to be with me with them, man?
Reggie, it's time.
Hey, hold up, man. I'm looking at him. Come here, baby. Come here.
It's time to go to the ring. We've got action scheduled here today.
Look at that. How she look to you, man? How she look to you? You like that?
Well, you know, Dave, they look all right, but Reggie, we got some business to take care of. Come on.
All right.
You're exactly right about that, Koko Ware. Got some business to take care of or attend to, because in the ring right now, it's the American Eagles going against Koko Beware and Reggie B. Fine. Over in the corner, it's going to be Sweet Georgia Brown. And I see Tony Adams wandering over this way toward the table here. Frank Burrell says, ring the bell, and we're going to be underway. Well, Tony Adams is at the table, so any commentary you hear, keep in mind the source.
You just watch what you're saying, Dave Brown.
Koko Ware with a right fist. He took a swing. The American Eagle was gone, and he hit his partner, Reggie B. Fine.
I just wish this was happening to Texas right now at this moment.
I think you're going to find...
I wonder where that whip is at right now.
Well, I tell you what. When you step into the ring with Miss Texas, I think it'll probably be soon enough, whenever and wherever it is, and it won't be that long.
No, don't you dare get smart with me. I haven't had a very good week this week. And I'm not in a good mood.
Reggie B. Fine spinning... they're not going to quiet down. They can say what they want to, Koko. Koko wants the crowd to be quiet.
No, if he wants them to be quiet, they'll be quiet.
No, they will not be quiet. They will do what they want to do as far as yelling at Koko and Reggie B. Fine, especially when Reggie is over there insulting the crowd as he was doing. And now look at Reggie up complaining that he had his tights pulled. Nope, didn't happen, fans. Reggie B. Fine complains about everything.
Complains about everything?
Yep, sure does.
Seems to me like you're complaining about a lot of things today.
He makes up with his marginal wrestling ability with lots and lots of loud complaints to the referee.
And what would you know about that? Have you ever put on a pair of tights and gone in the ring?
Don't have to. I've watched it, and I can tell you that
Then you don't know what you're talking about.
Reggie B. Fine
That's
spends
probably the
an
reason why you like
excessive
Texas.
amount of time complaining.
I'll tell you what, you need to go back to Texas with Texas. She thinks she's such a... No, in actual fact, I saw her go in a men's bathroom last week.
Well, stop it. We're not going to have any of that out here. We've been through all of
I
that
can say what I want.
goofy stuff before.
I can do anything I want.
Well, you can say what you want to a point, but I can also ask for that microphone to be turned off, and I will,
Well,
too.
you'll have to take it from me. See, look at Sweet Georgia Brown. the ladies. You look at Texas, she's a butt. She's a butt. I bet the woman has never put on an ounce of makeup on properly in her whole life.
That's the word from Tony Adams over here at the table today. There's a tag by Reggie B. Fine. Reggie B. tags Koko Beware, and the Birdman climbs into the ring with a big right hand. Yep, he had the right fist doubled again as he nailed the American Eagle back in the turnbuckles. American Eagle now whipped across the way. Bounces off the ropes, upper arm by Koko, and the Eagle hits the mat.
That'd be so great if I could beat Texas right now. Oh, hang on a minute.
The Eagle takes Reggie B. Fine down. Reggie tagged in and immediately was sent to the mat by the American Eagle. The Eagles make the tag. Reggie B. Fine having his left arm worked on by the American Eagle. Dumps him over the shoulder. Reggie's on the mat.
Well, don't seem too happy about it. Jeez.
Just telling it like it is, as Howard Cosell used to say.
You're giving me a headache, you know.
All you got to do is watch the action here, fans, and you see this fine American Eagles team. You see a tough wrestler in Koko Beware and his partner.
Finally said something right.
Reggie B. Fine. Reggie makes the tag. Eagle! Oh, Georgia Brown took a swing at the Eagle, and the Eagle slipped out of the ring and headed for her.
There is no respect.
That was a great move by the Eagle, too, to go around the ring and get back in his own corner, where his partner was there to kind of help watch so that he didn't get triple teamed over here in the opponent's corner. Koko Ware drops down with the upper arm, makes the tag. Here's Reggie B. Fine coming back in, and immediately again, the Eagle puts him on the mat. Reggie never learns, does he?
Will you stop sounding so excited about that, please?
Never learns. The Eagles make the exchange after the tag. Reggie B. down on the mat again, shoulders down, count it 2. Didn't have him in a very good pin position, though. Reggie was able to get the shoulders up at the count of 2 and is still alive in the match. Here's Koko after the tag. They got the Eagle trapped in the corner.
You know something? These two look really good together, Koko and Reggie. They look really, really good together.
Well,
look at that move.
I was thinking the American Eagles look very good together. There's a cover by Koko. Count of 1, count of 2. He almost had the Eagle, but at the 2 count, he broke out of it.
You know, something gives me the idea that you're kind of biased.
Not biased at all.
Yeah.
Not biased at all. I just like to see a team who obeys the rules and tries to win the match fair and square. And I see that happening from the American Eagles side more than I do from the side of Koko and Reggie B. in this particular situation.
How dare you say that? They always fight fair. I always fight fair.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. I always fight fair.
Yeah,
I don't
heard that.
lie. I always
that.
tell the truth.
Uh-huh. Are you listening, fans?
Shut up, David.
Power kick. Down to the mat goes Reggie B. Fine to cover. Count of 2, but Koko is in there to break it up. He grabbed the Eagle and stopped the 3 count. All 4 of them in the ring.
Do you have matching socks on today?
Georgia Brown grabbing the American Eagle from outside. Oh, boy, a pile driver, but the referee saw it. The referee saw the double team between Reggie B. Fine and Koko Beware and the pile driver on the American Eagle. And now Koko hits the other one with a pile driver. It's a disqualification. The American Eagles are going to win it by DQ here.
As I see it, they are winners. In my mind, they are winners. That's all that counts.
They are losers, and they lost all chance to win it when they broke the rules, when they flagrantly broke one of the very important rules. Look at this. He jumps on the referee now. Koko Ware. That's going to cost him some money. We're going to take a break. Let's get some help out here.
Take a break. Get out my face.
12.95. Then let the big fun begin. How much would you sell these Barbie and Ken dolls for? You may be surprised to learn these dolls have recently been valued at $450. Valuable collectibles are waiting to be discovered, and smart collectors use the Garage Sale and Flea Market Annual, the guide to cashing in on today's lucrative collectible marketplace. Are there old baseball cards in your attic? Perhaps Disney toys in the hall closet? You could have hundreds, even thousands of dollars hidden around your home. You can also look for collectibles at flea markets, garage sales, antique shops, in local newspapers, and more. And you'll get descriptions and values for over 22,000 of today's most popular collectibles, plus listings on ways to sell your collectibles. The hardbound edition of the Garage Sale and Flea Market Annual contains over 500 photos on 512 pages and is priced at just $19.95. You also receive a copy of an insider's guide to today's hot collectibles free. Call now.
In the ring right now, you got the Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord, the very popular Mike Anthony, and Del Rios, all set to go here in six-man tag team action. Headed this way, it's going to be the very large Doomsday. His partners, Rex Hargrove, the University of Tennessee All-American football player, J.C. Ice, and Paul Neighbors. My goodness gracious. J.C. Ice claiming to be the best commentator in the business. Here's Rex Hargrove over here.
Let me tell you guys something. There's only one All-American in the USWA, and that's me, Rex Hargrove, okay? I just want to make that abundantly clear. The University of Tennessee, Missouri. Where did this cat play?
University of Missouri.
University of Missouri? Is that like a barber college? What is do they really play football there? I've never heard of this place.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's an All-American?
He's an All-American from Missouri, yeah.
Yeah, Rex, I'm an All-American from Missouri, and I can back up my All-American status. Where's your proof? As a matter of fact, the only thing you were All-American at was bench warming. You got a big mouth, you do.
Hey, all right, guys, we got a match. Hey, listen, we got a match up here, guys. The ring is a place to settle this, not out here in the interview area. Yeah, let's get it going, Frank. Frank Morrell, the referee, calls for the bell, and here we go. Oh, my goodness, I've had so many guest commentators today.
Make sure you don't steal his hat. Make sure you don't steal my hat.
I guarantee I will not steal the hat, J.C. Paul Neighbors, Boss Paul, wanders over to the table. Yeah, it works.
Tell me something. Why don't you try to brush off Koko a while ago when he was in here questioning? You know what's going on. This man is telling the truth. This man right here, Doomsday, he hasn't lost the match yet. He's come in here undefeated. He's still undefeated. You think I can get a title shot? No, I keep getting the brush off. What's going on around here?
Well, I don't know what's going on. You have to earn title shots. And, yeah, the guy is tough and all of that. He keeps winning matches. You're going to work your way into title contention.
He's undefeated. That speaks for itself.
Mike Anthony backed onto the ropes. J.C. Ice used the right fist. Boy, went. Hey, nice move, Mike Anthony. Anthony with a great drop kick. And now puts him down to the mat. Look at Mike Anthony go. J.C. Ice on the mat with his arm barred. And Mike Anthony in control here. Well, I think maybe you need to kind of focus on this match right here rather than a possible title match on down the way. Looks like J.C. is not doing all that well. Oh, my goodness. He hit right on the small of his back. And now Mike Anthony hops him down to the mat again. J.C. Ice rolls out of the ring, wants timeout. Nope, not going to get timeout. You're going to get the referee tolling the count. Now everybody surrounds J.C. Even Boss Paul goes over and says, are you okay? Yeah, you're okay. All right, get back in there. Send him back in. Otherwise, referee's going to count to 10, and we're going to lose this match. Well, they roll him back under the ropes. J.C. Ice, I don't know if he's in good shape or not. He had a lot of help getting back in the ring from his partners, let me tell you. Now he's still wants to hang back in the corner. Mike Anthony just waiting for him. What?
You got a senile referee.
Oh, come on.
He's playing what I can't see.
Now we got a referee that can call the match. That has not been the case in times past.
Jericho before he gets in there.
Boss Paul, of course, himself a referee, a very, very controversial referee in the USWA. before being...
Straight down the line, just like I saw it go.
Yeah, but you had bad eyesight, apparently, if that was the
Where's
case.
Gaylord? Right there in the ring now. Ever since this guy from Tennessee has come in here, that's all he's been doing. He follows Eddie Ball around like a stepchild, crying. What's he doing here? What's he doing here?
Del Rios in against Doomsday now. There's a couple of big guys.
There you go.
All right, now
Man is undefeated.
we're going to see some real action here, says Boss Paul. Is that what you had in mind there, Paul? Del Rios, look at him move Doomsday around the ring.
He had him by the mess when he got it. Look at him. There you go.
Doomsday holding him by the hair back in the corner. J.C. Ice puts a boot to the back. They double up. Del Rios back in the corner. Off the ropes. Upper arm by Doomsday.
What are you going to find with that, Danny? It was an elbow.
That was legal, but this is not. Look at this. Rex Hargrove holding him up in the corner while Doomsday works on him from inside the ring. J.C. Ice climbs in. No tag has been made. He and Doomsday just made the exchange. There was no tag. Now J.C. Ice climbs back out and Rex Hargrove comes in. The All-American from the University of Tennessee, former football player. You got a couple of them in this match, and Jeff Gaylord and Rex Hargrove. They're across the ring from each other. Hargrove working on Del Rios right now.
Yeah, brother. And that's what you call winners. Athletes.
The word from Paul Neighbors, who has picked up a microphone over here. And at least I'm happy to have you over here talking instead of interfering in the match.
I have never
Never interfered in the match.
You are wrong about that. I go out here and instruct these guys. Interfere, no.
There's a tag by Del Rios. Here comes Mike Anthony back in. Anthony against J.C. Ice. Everybody jumps into the ring. Look out, we got all 6 of them in here right now. Back in the corner, it's Del Rios and Rex Hargrove. Mike Anthony against J.C. Ice. Doomsday has just knocked Jeff Gaylord down to the mat. Gaylord is out on the floor. Doomsday follows him out of there. Del Rios slams Rex Hargrove's head into the turnbuckle. Mike Anthony nails Boss Paul as he starts to get up in the ring. Wild action going on in the 6-man match. There's a count of 1, 2. Hey, a foot on the rope there, but was the count made? Did the count fall, I think? Yeah, it did. Mike Anthony had a foot on the rope, and Boss Paul knocked it off, so the referee didn't see what happened there and continues the count. That's going to be a victory for J.C. Ice, Doomsday, Rex Hargrove, and Boss Paul. We'll be back with the championship match still to come.
Elvis, the world's greatest performer, in his most electrifying concert, is now available on home video. Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii.
You knock me down, fell in my face, slamming my name all over the place.
In celebration of the 20th anniversary of this historic event, Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii, is now available through this special TV offer. Order now, and you'll get a full 75 minutes of Elvis Presley. 30 of the King's greatest hits, recorded live and in living color. Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii. Only $19.95 plus shipping. Here's how to order.
Use your credit card and call 1-800-321-3600 to get your collector's copy of Elvis, Aloha from Hawaii. Only $19.95 plus shipping. Buy one for yourself, give one as a gift, but don't miss this special television offer. Order now, call 1-800-321-3600.
Hi, I'm Ralph Emery here in Nashville, where country music traditions are born. And no one brings those country traditions home like Country America magazine.
I like the stories on ordinary country people with extraordinary courage and determination. How about you, Clint?
Oh, I just think that Country America interviews the most fascinating entertainers.
Clint.
I I hear that same phrase repeated time and time again in letters from Country America readers.
Call now and receive a free preview issue of Country America magazine. If you're delighted with your free issue, continue your subscription for a full year. 10 issues in all, including your first, for just $13.97. If you're not completely satisfied, just write cancel on your bill. The first issue is still yours to keep free.
Join us in the next great country tradition.
Order your free issue of Country America now.
Call 1-800-257-7600.
I'm joined by Eddie Marlin and Jeff Jarrett. Guys, thanks for being here today. For all you USWA wrestling fans, this marks a milestone for us. Some milestones are very pleasant, some are not so pleasant, and some are kind of in between. Well, this one, I guess, is sort of in between. We're happy for him, but we're sad that we're going to lose him. Bob Crone, Coach Crone, would you come out here just for a moment? Bob Crone is part of the success of this show. Coach, thank you very much. Let me just, here, pop in circumstance for the coach. Coach is a high school teacher for many, many years around here, and for the last 16 and a half years has been the floor director of USWA Wrestling. Floor director is one of those behind-the-scenes jobs that you folks probably don't hear much about, but let me tell you, it's hard to explain how important that is to the success of a live television program, especially. And directing traffic on a wrestling show is about the toughest job maybe that there is for a floor director. Coach, you've done a great job for the last 16 years, 27 years altogether with the television station. We are going to be sorry to lose you, but we wish you well.
Well, thank you very much. I sort of have mixed emotions. I've certainly enjoyed the association with wrestling also with the wrestling promotion here. It's just a super group to work with. I wish them all the best in the world. I know they're going to continue to do the excellent job they've been doing for the past 16 years here at China.
Thanks. We know you will continue to have a good life, too. And Eddie Marlin, you've got a presentation.
Right. Coach, on behalf of the USWA, I'd like to present you this. You notice I call you Coach. And I'd like to say one thing. You know, the wrestling promoter's job is real hectic. The studio here has great people working in it. But to be honest with you, Coach, when I come in here on Saturday morning and see you standing there, I can relax.
Well, I appreciate those words.
Thank you. And I'd like to say, Coach, on behalf of myself, and Jerry couldn't be here this morning. I know you were a big part of his show for 9 years, I believe, and he'd like to say thank you. And the rest of the fans just don't know how important this guy is. He gets us coming and going. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach. All right. Director says get back to work. Coach Bob Crone, thanks very much. Thank you, wrestling fans. Headed to the ring right now, the fabulous one, Jeff Jarrett, is set to go. USWA heavyweight title. He's holding it aloft. It's at stake in this match. His opponent, Doink the Clown. Here he comes, coming into the area right now. The mischievous, is that a good word? Doink the Clown, coming in looking for the USWA heavyweight title. Another in the list of contenders in from the WWF who have tried to win USWA titles and take them back to the WWF. Will he be able to succeed here today? Well, we'll see as this match goes on. The bell sounds. Special television time limit in effect, by the way. Usually on a championship match, you have a 1-hour time limit. By special agreement with the promotion and both wrestlers, that, of course, will not be the case here today. We'll wrestle as long as there's time remaining. Jeff Jarrett, the champion. What a fine champion he is, too. I tell you what. Classy defense of the belt every time he steps in the ring. Doink the Clown backed into the corner. Jeff backs away with a nice, clean break. Good move from Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, Doink the Clown backs away now. That little giggle that he has. Yeah, he's enjoying himself or something. Jeff Jarrett starts into action once again. And they tie it up in the center of the ring. Doink forces Jeff back into the turnbuckles. Referee Frank Morrell is there to call for a break. Jeff broke cleanly back there. Will Doink? No, he took a swing at him, but Jeff Jarrett expected it and moved out of the way. And now it's Jeff Jarrett who has the chuckle. Well, Doink with a little applause there for Jeff. Perhaps acknowledging the intelligent move from Jeff Jarrett. Down to the mat goes Doink. He bounces back to his feet quickly. Jeff Jarrett quickly back on his feet. And Doink immediately turns to the referee and said, hey, yank my hair. He pulled my hair. That's the only way he got me off my feet. Jeff denies it, of course. I didn't see any hair pulling. Looked like a clean takedown to me. The referee doesn't allow it either. The referee says, come on, let's wrestle. It's a championship match. the USWA heavyweight title on the line. Jeff Jarrett puts Doink down to the mat again and again. Doink says, hey, this time he pulled the tights. And Jeff again says, nope, didn't do it. And, well, Frank Morrell says, look, you know, if you pull hair and pull the tights, I'll disqualify you, and raise his hand. You don't want that to happen here. Jeff assures him that he did not pull hair nor pull the tights. Back into the corner, Jeff Jarrett. Again, Doink the Clown takes a swing at Jeff Jarrett. Jarrett moved out of the way, and he nailed Doink with a right hand. Into the turnbuckles. Oh, my goodness, Jeff went in too quickly. It was Doink the Clown who had the smart move there as he moved out of the way at Jeff. Ran right into the turnbuckles. Big right hand from Doink the Clown. Jeff Jarrett back up on his feet. Hammered with the upper arm by Doink the Clown. There he goes again. Drives that upper arm into the shoulder. Jeff Jarrett on the mat. Doink the Clown dropping down on the upper part of the left arm. Jeff up on his knees, not on his feet yet. Up on 1 foot, 1 knee. Can he stand up? Yep, he's back up. He's got the right hand double. Referee stops that. Doink the Clown yanked his hair. The referee says, hey, did he or did he not? The fan said, yep, sure did. Pulled his hair. There was no doubt about it. We saw that head snap back. Doink the Clown. Going against Jeff Jarrett, challenging for the USWA title, held by Jeff. There he goes again with a hair pulling. Yanks him down to the mat. Man, he's, I tell you what, he is like a very good quarterback on a football team who can hide that football. He hid that hair pulling just about as well as I've ever seen anybody do it. The referee was facing him, and yet Doink the Clown was able to grab a handful of hair and pull Jeff Jarrett down to the mat. Upper arm. Doink the Clown nails Jeff Jarrett. The Clown climbing the rope. Stays on the middle rope. And Jeff Jarrett moved out of the way. Doink the Clown with that right fist doubled up. Hits nothing but the mat. Jeff back up. Grabs Doink the Clown in a headlock. Oh, Doink was going to fire him across the way. Referee Frank Morrell is hit and is down in the ring. And now Doink the Clown sends Jeff into the ropes. Jeff trying to roll him down in the sunset. He's got the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the referee's out. There's Koko Beware with a chain wrapped around his fist. And Koko nails Jeff Jarrett. Now Doink the Clown's got the cover. Here comes Brian Christopher. Referee still doesn't see what's going on as he has been knocked down. Brian Christopher with a chain wrapped around his hand. He nails the Clown. And he reverses it. Now it's Jeff Jarrett with a cover. Referee Frank Morrell is looking around. He still doesn't see. There's 1, 2. Jeff Jarrett still the champion. We'll be back.
Do you have a problem with cat or dog hair? Then the Fur Buster is for you. The Fur Buster is a new product developed by pet owners for pet owners. It has the famous unique one-way fabric that removes cat or dog hair. The Fur Buster is easy to use. Just pull, push, pick up, throw away. With Fur Buster, you vacuum less. It's lightweight and environmentally safe. It will save your carpet, your vacuum, and your furniture. The Fur Buster works great on carpets, upholstered furniture, rugs, baseboards, under the edge of furniture, stairs, car seats, bedding, and all those hard-to-reach places. The Fur Buster comes with 2 handles, a long and a short. The Fur Buster is now priced at only $19.95. So never worry about pet hair again. Call 800-388-8706. That's 800-388-8706. Or send check or money order to the address on your screen.
To the earth and all the living things. Every American uses 7 trees a year. To the trees, may they always be. That's over 1 billion trees destroyed. To the spirits rising from the sea. Without trees, all things die. we can save them for eternity. But it's up to you and me. Trees must be replaced to maintain life. Wetlands Resources will plant a tree for you, a friend, or in memory of a loved one for only $24.95. Call 1-800-446-4TREE. You'll receive a certificate showing the location of your tree. Call 1-800-446-4TREE.
Well, an exciting finish, although an unconventional one for the title match there. Just for a moment, I think Doink the Clown, with the help of Koko Beware, thought he was going to be the USWA heavyweight champion, but it was Brian Christopher coming to the aid of Jeff Jarrett in like kind there as he helped out. And as a result, Jeff Jarrett gets the victory. The count of 1, 2, 3 fell, and Jeff is still USWA heavyweight champion. A lot of action here today. We expect lots more of it next week, too. Hope to see you, because Corey Macklin will be joining us again next week. Until then, for Corey Macklin, I'm Dave Brown. It's been a tough day. So long, everybody.